Pokemon is easy. I beat these games when I was 3 years old and couldn't read. Now that I'm 22 and literate, these games just aren't challenging. There are some hard parts, but most battles are against terrible trainers with teams that could never beat me. Hang on, are these trainers actually bad? Or is my team just so overleveled that they never stood a chance? If our roles were reversed, could I use my opponent's team and win against mine? Today, we find out. I created a mod for Pokemon Emerald so when I fight a trainer, they use my team, I use theirs. Can I beat the game playing like this? Well, yeah, I could win every battle by just giving my opponent a bad team. So I'm gonna make 3 changes. First, I use my own team 50% of the time. This way, my Pokemon still level up as I go through the game. In fact, they have to be strong enough to beat gym leaders, but they can't get too strong or fighting against them will be impossible. This means that team switching is random, but I can't abuse this by trying the same fight over and over until I get the better team. If I ever lose a battle, I'm stuck using the side that I lost with. Finally, all team members are permanent, so if I'm tired of fighting, I don't know, my Rayquaza every battle, I can't make things easier for myself by putting it in the PC. Since this is supposed to be a challenge, I'll pick Mudkip. It's the best starter, so fighting it the whole game should be tough. The first battle is against my rival, who picked Trico. Oh, my mistake. I guess I picked Trico and May picked the starter with the type disadvantage. Pokemon is easy. Yeah, I lost. Let's try again. And assuming I coded this right, May should have my Mudkip again. And she does. I win eventually and can use my actual starter, who's still level 5 by the way. Anytime I don't use my Pokemon, they don't get stronger. For now, this is a good thing, because there's some trainers in the next route, and what do you know? They all have Mudkip. Yeah, everyone's given it the same nickname. I don't get it. Also, if my team is damaged, and my opponent gets my team, it'll automatically get healed. So I can't, like, get everyone down to 1 HP and then give it to my opponent and say, good luck. There's some double battles coming up, so I catch Ralts as my second permanent team member. This was a mistake. The next 5 battles in a row, I get my own team. Mudkip is now level 10, and the double battle that would have been optional if I had one Pokemon is now a huge problem. Being the first generation of Pokemon with double battles, this is kind of the tutorial for how the format works. Like any tutorial, it's not supposed to be hard. Crap. Here's what they gave me. A Seedot that only knows Bide, and a Lotad with Astonish, which can't really do anything to my over-leveled Mudkip. Here's how the battle went. So immediately, Ralts confuses me with the confusion, which is actually only a 10% chance, and then they gang up on Seedot before the last turn of Bide. Lotad faints right after, and we try the battle again. And again. I wish there was some trick to make this easier, but I can't do anything to make their team stronger. Win or lose, teams switch back at the end of a battle, which means I can't train them or teach them new moves. I have to use the exact version of their team that they use in a regular playthrough. Since I can't do anything to affect their team, this challenge is all about finding ways to make my team weaker. For now, I can't really do that, but I should have some options later on. After a few attempts, I got some insane RNG, and it looks like I can finally win this one. Unleashed energy? Is that gonna be enough? 1 more HP. Now Lotad just needs to not miss. No! Okay, just growl. Just growl. Please. No! Yeah, Mudkip spent the whole battle kicking dirt in my face, and I missed at the worst possible time. But it's fine, because a few attempts later, this happened. I lost again, but Seedot fainted, and then I took out Ralts right after. This gave Lotad enough EXP to level up and learn Absorb. I just need that to happen while I have a little more health, and I should win. Please. We missed. We get another shot here. Oh my god! We did it! That was insanely difficult. And after a brisk 7 attempts, I beat the double battle tutorial. Pokemon is easy. Anyway, we're at the first gym, so I guess I'll fight Roxanne. Oh look, she has the same team that made me spend the last hour suffering. I'm just gonna... That's better. And we received the stone badge for defeating a Mudkip. Yeah, the gym leader was the easiest fight so far, but that's the beauty of this challenge. The hard fights are normal and the easy fights become insane. And remember, this is Pokemon. There's a lot of easy fights. After this, I have to do some backtracking and I quickly learn how dangerous that is. These trainers are really weak. If I switch teams with them, I lose. I also don't remember which ones I've battled, so this happens a lot. And when you lose in this game, you also lose half your money. So I'm broke now. This never really changes. Up next is the second gym, which should be easy like the first one, right? Well, I haven't leveled up at all, and we didn't switch teams, so now I'm too weak. I don't want to level up too much, because again, that makes whatever comes after this harder. But my team is so frail that I don't really have a choice. Also, right here, Mudkip gets to level 16, which is when it normally evolves, but I lose this battle, so nothing happens. That's important because now I can learn Mudshot, a powerful ground type move. This was an accident, but I think it'll make things easier. The next gym is electric type, and Mudshot would make using those electric teams way more difficult. A few attempts later, I was strong enough to beat Brawly and could move on. I just leveled up a bunch, so I guess I'll skip these trainers. Why are there so many children hiding under umbrellas? Never mind, this gang of children decided to lure me into their trap with an item only to jump me and steal my team. There goes half my money. I'm realizing that children are probably the scariest trainers in this entire challenge. They're so weak that beating any one of them would take insane amounts of luck and strategy. I can skip most of these battles, but you know what weak trainers I have to fight? The ones from Team Aqua and Team Magma. Like most Pokemon games, I have to stop a wacky team of eco-terrorists before they destroy the world, which is fine, but they're so weak that fighting them is by far the hardest part of this challenge. Stopping Team Aqua and Slateport was fine, but these sections get harder and way more frequent towards the end of the game. In fact, I'm gonna go a little faster through the next 4 gyms so I can show you exactly what I mean. There's a couple rival fights before the electric gym, but I get the better team for both, and I get the 3rd badge with my newly evolved Marshtomp. Not learning Mudshot didn't actually help me here since I kept my team, but if I hadn't, I think I would have been fine. With that out of the way, I'm gonna take a risk and teach Marshtomp Dig. I have to fight Team Magma and then the 4th gym, and that's a lot of trainers with fire types. Wait, but I'm gonna be using these fire types, so why did I teach Marshtomp Dig? Well, one of the most common Pokemon these trainers have is Numel, which usually knows Magnitude. Since Dig is twice as powerful as Water Gun, I think the AI will usually go for Dig, even though I'm 4 times weak to water. Once Marshtomp is underground, Magnitude does twice as much damage, letting me win these lopsided battles. This is a neat trick, but it also doesn't work for most battles. I need a consistent way to make my team weaker when I battle against it. Since my team gets healed before switching, though, I only have a few things I can change. Movesets, the order of my team, and held items. We can't change movesets from battle to battle that much, since TMs are single use and HMs are permanent, but that'll change later. Changing the order of my team is sometimes useful. If I need to set up by using stat boosting moves or X items, then it's helpful to start against a weaker member of my team. The thing about held items is they usually make your Pokemon stronger in battle, but there's one exception, the Macho Brace. A Pokemon holding this has their speed cut in half, and we can actually get this on our way to the next gym. All I have to do is fight 4 trainers, in a row, without losing to any of them, and they're all way weaker than me. Yeah, we're not doing that. Fighting a series of weak trainers back to back and restarting if you lose to any of them? That sounds impossible in this challenge. Thank God this is optional. I'm so glad that this game doesn't have a mandatory version of that later on. That would be so unlucky. So I beat Norman and get the HM for Surf, which I stupidly teach to Marshtomp, but we'll get to that later. On the way to Fortree, I stopped Team Aqua at the Weather Institute, which is mostly painless, but then the dumb scientist that I rescued forced me to add Castform to my team. This is annoying since team members are permanent, but Castform is pretty bad, so I guess it could have been worse. After this, I have to fight Winona with my own team. Looking at her Pokemon, I know I am not strong enough to win this. The easiest solution is to evolve Marshtomp, but fighting Swampert at this stage of the game terrifies me. My other option is to evolve Ralts into Gardevoir and teach it Shockwave. This is also scary, but I'd only have to raise it to level 30 instead of 36, so I guess I'll do that. I hope you're ready, because this is the point in the challenge where things get much, much harder. In the early game, the difference between a weak and strong trainer was never that much. Nobody had evolved Pokemon, and gym leaders only had 1 or 2 more Pokemon than a regular trainer. As I progressed, this skill gap grew more and more. Now, gym leaders have bigger teams with fully evolved Pokemon, while Aqua Grunts might still have a single Zubat. Here's the battle where the difficulty of this challenge really hit me. Look at that, we got a whopping 1 Pokemon. And it's a Poochyena. And it doesn't even know an attacking move. What? How do I need to get so ridiculously lucky. I can't even survive a single attack. That was like the quickest loss of this entire challenge. And that is a required trainer. How do I beat my team with a frail Poochyena that can't attack? I thought I had a solution. The move deleter. If I'm struggling against one of my Pokemon, I can delete their attacking moves and win the battle, right? Right off the bat, we're gonna get rid of Surf, because we can always teach that back. It is a infinitely reusable HM. Did he not delete it? Your Yowl doesn't seem willing to forget Surf. Do we have to have someone else on our team that can use it? Oh, well, Wingull can't learn it. That's a bit of a problem. Kinda thought it could, which is actually why I taught it. But this doesn't work on Surf, the move that Marshtomp can use to outspeed and one-shot Poochyena. I only taught Surf to Marshtomp because I thought I could delete it later, but I'm stuck with it until I can evolve Wingull at level 25. And I don't think adding a Pelipper to my team would make this fight any easier. I could solve this by catching another water type as my 6th and final Pokemon, but then I can't catch Rayquaza, and I want to do that because it's funny, so I have to make this work. The move deleter works for everything except Surf, so I can weaken the rest of my team. I just need a way to deal with Marshtomp. Like I said, Poochyena doesn't know attacking moves, but it does know Swagger. So if I raise Poochyena's defense, it can survive long enough for Marshtomp to take itself out in confusion. We can buy battle items. The slight problem is that we have no money, but I can sell some stuff. I'm gonna buy 6x defense. Do special defense not exist? Ah, that sucks so much. Right, there's no item to increase your special defense in this game. There's nothing I can do to survive Surf. Trust me, I tried using my brain for this one. Stall long enough boost my attack except for Sunny Day. And I learned that my brain is stupid. I need to win with brute force. Here's what I'll do. First, start the battle against Gardevoir. I deleted all its attacking moves except for Psychic, which doesn't affect Poochyena. I used 2 X speeds and an X accuracy, so I always outspeed and hit Swagger. The good thing about Swagger is that it increases confusion damage every time you use it. I only need Marshtomp to hit itself 3 times in a row. That's a 1 in 16 chance. Not too bad. It hurt itself! Let's freaking go! Alright, music's off, baby. Now we just need to not mess up. As long as you remember to get rid of the attacking moves on all of your Pokemon. Like, I would watch that YouTube video, which is pretty much my standard here. Oh my god, Yowl went down. Holy crap, Yowl went down. At 2 hours into this stream, I started this 2 hours ago, I've won my first battle. Oh, Poochyena's evolving. Our Poochyena evolved into Mightyena. Wow. Would have been nice to have one of those. I bet it can take a Surf. Only 2 hours for the Magma Hideout's first battle. Pokemon is just so easy. Haha. What's next? Is it... Oh no, we have to fight this guy, don't we? Please have a garbage team. Or did I say garbage? I meant good team. No, I meant good team. No, he has a Zubat! This is fantastic news. Unlike that useless Pooch, Zubat knows 3 attacking moves. 2 of them have a chance to flinch, and its one other move, Confuse Ray. Yeah, this'll be fun. Here's my strategy. Start against Cast Form, raise my attack and speed, die to Cast Form because I wasn't paying attention, do it all over again, and I'm ready. Now the real fight begins. I may have a stronger Pokemon, but I have twice as many threats. Marshtomp and Gardevoir can one-shot me this time. But with Confuse Ray plus Astonish, my opponent spends most of their turns doing nothing. After a few attempts, my team falls. Next I have a double battle, which is great. That means I'm guaranteed to get more than one Pokemon. Finally, a fair fight. Still, I've spent 2.5 hours in the Magma Hideout. If I see one more grunt, I might die. No, 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 no! Please, I'm begging you, have more than one Pokemon. He's an admin? Whoa, 4 Pokemon? What was that jump in difficulty? What do we have? Numel, Mightyena, Zubat, Camerupt. Woo! Yeah, we win. Okay, there's no more grunts left. I can beat the boss and move on to the Team Aqua hideout. Fun! Hang on. The first fight is a double battle, which I win. Then I win another double battle, and then this guy is an admin. He doesn't have a shirt, so that means he's strong. I just beat the Aqua hideout without a single loss. Is this game easy? Nope, I have to win the 7th gym battle with an underleveled team. Obviously I need to level up, but I'm only halfway through the Team Aqua and Magma stuff. I need to do the bare minimum to win this battle. We're just gonna go until we can evolve Marshtomp, and we're gonna try it again. What does Imprison do? It prevents foes from using moves known by the user. That is actually really good for the Psychic type gym. I just happened to learn a move that gets rid of most of their team's attacks. I also realized that since Gardevoir's ability is Trace, I can copy Claydol's Levitate, making me immune to another attack. That means that against Tate and Liza's first 2 Pokemon, they can only hurt Gardevoir with Ancient Power, which just has 5 uses. Once that's gone, I can set up and sweep the rest of their team. We have won the 7th gym battle. Our team is so underleveled, but we still managed to do it with only the tiniest amount of grinding. Doesn't matter which team I get, I can win. This is when everything came crashing down. In all my years of playing Pokemon, I've never witnessed such evil. Team Magma, rejected by Groudon, couldn't accept defeat. In their hubris, they took over the Moss Deep Space Center as a means to commit unthinkable crimes. And no, I'm not talking about stealing rocket fuel to make a volcano erupt and decimate the population of Hoenn. No problem there. But as they executed this plan, they went one step too far. I entered the 2nd floor of the Space Center and fell right into their trap. 3 battles against Team Magma grunts in a row. If I lose any of them, I go back to the first battle. The worst part? Their teams. Zubat, a Mightyena without attacking moves, and Baltoy. I know these are doable in isolation. I've basically won with 2 of these teams before, but it took several attempts to get perfect luck. This time, that won't work. If Mightyena doesn't get perfect RNG, I'm back to Zubat. If Swampert even touches Baltoy, I'm also back to Zubat. And winning with Zubat sucks now that I have Swampert. Quick note about how this works, the mod guarantees that teams swap for the Zubat, but since it's random after a win, there's a chance I could just get my team for the next 2, but that's no fun. I got my team once on the first attempt, so I decided that as long as I get Mightyena or Baltoy, it'll count. I need to make my team terrible. I need to do what I wasn't willing to do before. I need to delete all of my good moves. But that's not enough. Desperate times call for desperate measures, and I still have one more trick up my sleeve. The daycare. For a small fee, this NPC will take care of 2 of my Pokemon, leaving me with a team of 3. I'm technically not boxing my Pokemon, but it still doesn't feel right. I know I can win without this, but after hours of crits, getting killed by moves I learned mid-battle, watching Zubat evolve for the 10th time, and losing to Cast Form using Struggle, even though my defense was maxed out, I reached my breaking point. Obviously, I'm gonna give them Yowl. I can give them, let's get rid of Fodder. I've done it. I've expertly crafted the weakest team of them all. It wasn't easy. I had to give my Pokemon amnesia and put my starter in a home. But it's only after I've lost everything that I can finally beat these goddamn Team Magma grunts. We get the stat boosts from Ancient Power. Statistically speaking, guaranteed this time. I got the boosts! Let's go! Sandstorm damage. Not quite enough. I'm out of attacking moves. Is this gonna be it? Let's go! So that was a lot, but it's not over. Next I have to team up with Steven in a double battle, and I'm not even gonna talk over this one. You just have to see it for yourself. Is it possible for Steven's team to get switched? Oh no. I don't think that was supposed to happen. Well, Steven has Maxie's team. Or no, I have Maxie's team. And Maxie has a level 0 Pokemon with 0 HP. So I think if we just attack the Pelipper, we should be fine. Oh, we gained 1 EXP point. Does that mean the question mark has fainted? Oh, now it's a question mark Aggron, and it's Spider-Man themed. This is not quite what I remember this battle being like, but I'm here for it. Yeah, this is Gen 3 unknown. The exact same thing happened to me. Wait, the question mark's behind him now. What? I think it's gone. I don't see it behind Aggron. I think it slowly backed away. It's like the send to back functionality in MS Paint. Yeah, it's behind the background. Exactly. They have 2 Pokemon left. Does Metang have Levitate? Clear Body. It does not. Guess what I'm using? Yeah, I think this Metang is just lazy. He's just like sitting down on the ground, doesn't feel like floating like he's perfectly capable of doing. You know, Steven just doesn't raise his Pokemon that well. That's why they ditched him for Team Magma. Am I gonna be able to win this? How does it not have a fire type move? These Team Magma grunts are teaching the craziest things to their Pokemon. So, from what I can tell, all of Steven and I's Pokemon made it to their team. The order just was a little wacky. Why is Steven's team so good? Whatever. What happened to Pelipper? Hey guys. This isn't Pelipper. Oh my god. I can't even fly or use surf now. I'm not soft locked, but I am damn close. Was that a glitch in my code? Or have the criminals at Team Magma gone too far? I'm gonna catch a replacement Pelipper, but after that, we're going back to the Space Center to beat up those thugs that stole my Pokemon. I guess it was more of a trade than theft, but I didn't consent. Ooh, Repeat Ball. We have had a Pelipper before. Damn. It's funnier this way. I'm gonna try to trade my Deanna back. Classic. And just like that, what is universally known as the hardest section of the game, the Space Institute or whatever it's called, is done. I don't think anything in the Aqua Hideout is gonna top that. So let's just jump to catching Rayquaza. I had some people in chat say this would make Victory Road too hard, but I have 2 words. Move, deleter. I hate to break it to you, but the Elite Four is full of strong trainers. I'm thinking it'll be the easiest part of this challenge. Just watch. I have Rayquaza against Sydney, so I can easily sweep with Fly. Then I got Phoebe's team, and she has a Pokemon with Ice Punch for Rayquaza. So that's another simple win. This is where things get even easier. No team swap for Glacia, so she keeps her frail ice types. Swampert defeats the first Celio and damages the Glalie, exactly what Rayquaza needs to sweep the rest of her team. So we took out Glalie, and now there's the second Celio. Probably gonna try to use Hail first turn, so I'm gonna use an X attack. As expected, it used Hail. I'm gonna Fly. With an attack boost, Rayquaza easily one-shots the next 2 Pokemon, but all this flying made them a little overheated. Luckily, Walrein cools them off with an Ice Beam, giving me another win. Not even close. Before battling Drake, I teach Rayquaza Dragon Claw just in case I get my own team. Too easy. And in a few short minutes, the entirety of the Elite Four has been obliterated. Last and least, the champion, Wallace. A battle so easy that the easy meter fell all the way to 0 and then went even lower. I'm talking about negative easiness. A battle so easy that due to a programming oversight, this caused the easy meter to loop back around to its maximum value, making the battle hard. Yeah, I lost. So I'm gonna refight the entire Elite Four. Once we get to Wallace though, since he's the guy we lost against, I have to use my own team. I have to use the team that I lost with. So Parallax is going to learn Dragon Dance. I like how last time we beat Phoebe, she said, "You have a really strong bond with your Pokemon. That's why I lost." I was using her team. I had a strong bond with her Pokemon. And Kingdra, same result. Drake is down. We all know that Wallace has the stronger team. But I have something that Wallace will never have. A human brain. Using that one simple trick, I will absolutely destroy him. What is the plan here? We got Thunderbolt. It's now time to use it. Oops. I thought I put Rayquaza out first. Anyway, that'll totally help me later. He's either gonna Rain Dance or Blizzard. I want to try to bait out a Blizzard by sending out Even. Yeah, just like that. That's Blizzard number 2. Perfect. Now I send Parallax back out, and I switch out the fodder. That's Blizzard number 3, and he's all out. And Dragon Dance number 4. Now we fly. And I think we win. This was a really fun challenge. I know I've been kind of nonchalant about it all stream, but I've had a lot of fun playing this. It's been a very unique way to play Pokemon. Thanks for watching, guys. I had a lot of fun with this.